Pete and Kimber with Ben Cousins. 6 to 9 weekdays. Welcome to the Pete and Kimber with Ben Cousins podcast. Thanks to Chemist Warehouse. The Chemist Warehouse Christmas fragrance sale is on now. Shop big brand fragrances at the lowest prices today.
Hello, good morning. Hi.
Hi.
Hey.
What happened?
My
You
headphones
said not
aren't working
again, as if something terrible had happened.
My headphones aren't working again.
Oh, that's
Are
okay.
we're going? Can you hear me
Yeah.
in your cans? Yeah.
It's all right. There's no need for us to hear ourselves. If we did, would we ever do a show again?
That's a great point, and I've been told often the likely answer to that. This is really weird. So
It's all
I'm
right.
just
You
gonna
don't need
take
them.
my headphones
I'll
off
just
and-
give everyone the lowdown, right? We've got Alpha Bucks, of course, at 7 and 8 a.m. It's $10,000 on the line each time. We've given away 90 grand this year.
We're going to get to 100. I will not rest. What are you doing around Christmas time?
On holidays. How about
Are
you?
you? Would you hang around and just keep doing shows until we gave away $100,000?
Let's just make sure it happens by the 12th.
Right.
Also, because we did Ghost Week last week as part of Halloween, we
Yeah.
thought it'd be silly and stupid to move on to Ghosted Week,
Oh, no.
which is just people who have been, gone on dates or been hooked up with somebody and then they got ghosted.
Yeah.
And yesterday we spoke to Jimmy, who has been upset about the fact he hooked up with Sarah, and they spent all night kissing. It was a kiss fest. He says it was super hot. Everyone was into it until she wasn't. And when he got ghosted, we found Sarah. We reached out to her and said, "Why did you ghost him?" I don't think Jimmy was happy with the answer.
No, I don't think so. My favourite thing was that Jimmy's been sitting on this for 9 years.
Yeah.
And so after 6:30 this morning, we're going to bring you that call. And then after 8 o'clock, we're going to hear from Sarah, who's got the wildest twist to her story, we found out.
She has been ghosted by someone she was dating a lot longer than Jimmy was with the other Sarah.
Yeah, that's right.
So much going on.
It's Pete and Kimber with Ben Cousins.
You know, there's bigger relationships that are breaking up around here that we need to be talking about that are more significant than the make-out session Jimmy did with one night with Sarah.
I know exactly which one you're talking about. And just quickly, 9 News was on the scene as Putramas, the Golden Prince of Perth Zoo's elephant program, and the final one to leave Perth Zoo, makes his way across the Nullarbor.
Years of planning, months of training, and one almighty elephant crate. Putramas is now inside, about to embark on his mammoth journey across the Nullarbor to South Australia's Monarto Zoo, joining Pamai, who departed in January.
Jodie Paulson is the elephant keeper from Perth Zoo and joins us on the show now. Good morning to you, Jodie.
Hey guys, how you going?
We're good, Jodie. We believe that you have already been spending some time with Pamai and that you've gone over to South Australia and been there waiting as well for Putramas to come over. How has it been? How long have you been a keeper for these guys?
So I have been with these guys kind of on and off since 2009, but permanently full-time since 2014. So it's been over a decade, and yeah, it's been quite a long journey getting these guys here, figuratively and physically, but yeah, they're here now, or almost here, and it's going to be great.
Look, selfishly, we all want to keep the elephants at the
Yeah.
Perth Zoo. I'm sure even for yourself, you've created such a beautiful relationship that you would feel the same. But we're also releasing them to a better place, right? This program has worked. It means that they're going and doing and being where they need to be.
Yeah, that's right. And you said obviously about a relationship ending obviously with Perth, but creating a whole brand new one here and also reuniting the two of them as well. So hopefully that goes really nicely. And yeah, they've just got a big, beautiful life waiting for them here with all the space.
Jodie, Kimber just showed me a video that was on the Perth Zoo Instagram, and it's you being interviewed and speaking about the elephants, and you were getting quite emotional about this. This is obviously a big impact to you, and one of the things that Kimber also told me is that elephants actually choose their keeper. Is that right?
Yeah, it is. And it's a really beautiful experience. And, you know, I've got a lot of beautiful memories to take with me. And I'm so grateful that the elephants did accept me and they wanted me a part of their family. So, yeah, it's going to be a big change in my life for sure. But I know that they've got a beautiful family here now. The keepers are doing really well with Pamai so far, and I really love seeing that.
Oh, can you tell us how do you guys set that up in terms of choosing you? Is there like a group of people at the Perth Zoo and then you all hang around?
lineup.
Is it like a lineup? Is it like The Bachelor? Is it like you all get together and have a dinner party and then, they choose you out of the group that's there? How does that work?
Yeah, we all line up and wait for our rows to be delivered. No, it's just, it's a bit of a, it takes a long time to build a relationship. And I guess, obviously, I'm not privy to knowing what it looks like when it doesn't work out. But yeah, for me, it was just those moments just slowly build up and, they start wanting to work with you. And I still just remember my first raw from Trisha. And to me, that kind of locked it in with her that I was like, she's happy with me. Like, she's okay with me being here. So yeah, for me, that's kind of how it worked. And it can take like a good year just to get a really basic relationship going.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, we certainly miss Trisha. I remember going for a little walk with Trisha around the Perth Zoo, and the first time that she looked into my eyes or I looked into her eyes, I just remember like it was such a different feeling. There's a connection with animals that is just completely unique, I think. It was so specific that it's so vivid in my mind.
Yeah, she had such beautiful golden eyes, didn't she? And,
yeah.
She's been at Perth Zoo. She was there since 1963. So the stories that she has and the history that she had, the things that she's seen Perth Zoo change over the decades. And, she was a very forgiving elephant from how things used to be to, having such a beautiful, caring end of her life. And yeah, those walks around the zoo, I think everyone's going to remember those forever.
If you're WA people like us, your family's been through generations of that change at Perth Zoo. And I know for us, our next generation's coming through and they absolutely love going to Perth Zoo, and they're not going to see the elephants anymore, but there are, exciting changes that are happening there. So the space that happens with the elephants, just quickly, is that going to be divided up amongst the other animals? Like, how's that going to work moving forward?
So right now they've got the dinosaur exhibit, which everyone's done a beautiful job at creating. So that's already in the majority of PERMI's existing exhibit. I believe it's going to be extending. Don't quote me on that though. And then the future master plan is to extend the savannah into that area. But that is obviously something that is above my pay grade, so I'm not quite sure exactly what's happening.
No worries. All right, Jody. Well, you've got a big task.
Wish you all the best for your moments, because we know that you can't stay in South Australia forever and you'll be not getting to hang out with the elephants as often as you like. So we hope that that's a lovely memory there for you too.
Yeah, I've got a couple more weeks here to soak it all up, and I'm sure there'll be a bit of a teary farewell because you've seen that already from me. So imagine more of that.
Good on you, Jody. Thanks for joining us this morning.
Thank you so much. Have a good day.
You too. Jody Paulson, the elephant keeper from the Perth Zoo. What a wild story. Things are changing over
huge.
there. All right, stay with us.
It's Pete and Kimber with Ben Cousins.
Special edition, yay or nay today.
How good is this? Chloe Ainsworth from the Scorchers WBBL. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming in. How have you guys been? How's things?
Yeah, it's been really good. We're about to start the season, so yeah, really excited.
Yeah, it's going to be a big season, I would imagine, because people are ready for it now. We've all been hiding in our homes far too long and everyone wants the hot weather and we're out and about.
I love going to the Scorchers games. Like, I take the whole family. We have an absolute ball there because the kids can run around, and, watching a bit of T20 cricket doesn't hurt either. It's pretty
having
good.
The swimming pool out there soon is going to be pretty good too.
Okay, well, bring me towel. Don't worry about that. It's going to be awesome. All right, we're going to play a round of yay or nay.
Okay.
All right.
Let's do it.
Kimber is going to kick this off. She's got some topics. Now, it's you and me. This isn't a versus thing. We're not taking each other on.
Yeah.
But you're going to hear a countdown, 3, 2, 1.
Could you see Chloe's competitive spirit then?
Yeah, it started to come out.
She was ready.
There was like smoke coming out of your ears. So.
Yeah, that'd be about right.
All right, let's get to it.
Okay. The first yay or nay, the Barmy Army.
3, 2, 1.
Massive nay.
Massive nay. Oh, right on.
Not the biggest fan.
Massive nay. What makes you nay on the Barmy Army?
I just think they're annoying.
This is good. They're in town at the moment. I think they've just landed.
Yeah.
They have. Some of them have touched down. What makes them? Is it because our equivalent isn't loud enough? Do we need more Bennos? What do we need?
Yeah, what's
more
the go?
Richies?
Yeah, more Richies would be great, but I think hearing that stupid trumpet and the singing constantly gets a bit annoying. So not
Yeah.
not really for it.
I suppose, that was the difference, right? You needed to go to an instrument. When I hear people booing and stuff at the football, I'm like, what you need is an instrument to cut
Yeah.
through. The Vuvuzelas were what got them
we
there.
don't need the Vuvuzelas. They can stay back in 2006 at the World Cup. Thank you very much. All right, on to the next one.
Okay, so you're not a fan either then, Pete?
No, I'm really not fussed, but I'll go a nay.
Yeah, okay.
Just keep the Aussie spirit alive.
Okay, right, I get you. Okay, yay or nay, piggybacks.
3, 2, 1.
Yay.
Yay.
Yay?
Yeah, big yay.
I saw some footage, Chloe. I don't know who it was giving the piggyback or who was on the piggybacks. It was just happening in the middle of your game.
Yeah, that was me.
Were you giving the piggyback or were you on her back?
I was giving the piggyback.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, just got to keep out in the wild, wild west.
Right. So, because this is
It's just like pitch side shenanigans. It's just like entertaining yourselves.
No, one of the girls was doing an interview on the side, so we thought it'd be funny just to try and pop in the background.
I like it. I like to see a bit of character coming through. Are people strict on that sort of stuff? Because they also take their sport so seriously now that it feels like sometimes you're not allowed to have a good time on the sides.
Yeah, well, I hope they're not, because otherwise I might be in a bit of trouble, but she'll be right.
Cricket's a bit different. They're good fun.
Yeah.
There's a lot of shenanigans that go on at the BBL. That's good.
Yeah,
it's
good.
really good.
Okay, last one.
All right.
We need more cricket songs.
3, 2, 1.
Yay?
Yeah, because
Yep.
how many are there? I mean, I can think of how's that.
As long as we're not talking about the Barmy Army, I think it'll be pretty good.
We just
Right.
want some cricket
Well,
songs.
we've got some Aussie classics. So there's How's That
yeah, we've
by
got how's that.
Sherbet. It's a banger.
Yeah, it's a good one.
There's, this has the word cricket in it. NCC.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. And you know what? I think that's it.
Is there not anymore?
No, that's it.
That's the only... Isn't there anything from like the 12th Man that was a big deal?
Well, there's, yeah.
Oh, the Channel 9 cricket.
Well, this is the beginning of It's Just Not Cricket by the 12th Man.
Yeah, okay.
Are you too young to know the 12th Man? Do you know the 12th Man?
No, I know the 12th Man.
know
My
the
dad
12th Man?
made me watch that a lot.
Oh, it's just in the family.
It was forced.
Yeah.
It was always going to happen.
You're going to play cricket, you need to know the origins of cricket.
Yeah, you got to get educated.
Bring it on. Hey, really nice hanging out with you, mate. Thanks for playing a round of Yay or Nay with us.
No, thank you.
Chloe Ainsworth from the WBBL Perth Scorchers, who you can join, by the way, smashing sixes and setting the pitch on fire at the Wacker. Great value tickets for the whole family from $10 at perthscorchers.com.au, or win tickets today on our show. Are you going to give these tickets away right now? Is that what's happening? Are we just going to do... Let's do it. Open the lines.
13 10 60. If you want to go, give us a call. We'll give you tickets.
Yep, you'll have an absolute ball.
It's Pete and Kimber with Ben Cousins.
What is trending, Producer Brooke?
Well, there's a new feud in town. Mono e mono, Hollywood versus Washington, D.C. It's Kim Kardashian versus NASA.
Oh, this is good.
Yeah, it's
Right.
getting juicy.
Okay.
Look, on Kim's reality TV show, The Kardashians, which you can watch on Disney+, she spoke openly to fellow actress Sarah Paulson about how she believes the moon landing never happened. It's fake.
Okay.
She's adamant. Look, have a listen to what she said.
I don't think we did. I think it was fake. I've seen a few videos on Buzz Aldrin talking about how it didn't happen. He says it all the time now in interviews. There's no gravity on the moon. Why is the flag blowing? The shoes that they have in the museum that they wore on the moon is a different print in the photos. Why are there no stars?
And look, NASA has responded. So NASA
what'd
acting
they say?
administrator
Let me guess
Sean
what they said.
Duffy.
By Kim Kardashian going missing.
I know, right? Jeez.
That's how they respond.
Well, look, he wrote on X, formerly Twitter, saying, yes, Kim Kardashian, we've been to the moon before 6 times. And even better, NASA Artemis is going back under the leadership of POTUS, which is the President of the United States. We won the last space race and we will win this one too. American flag emoji, rocket emoji.
What race?
What race?
I don't know.
I didn't know there's a race going on. Is it
What
they?
race?
Is it are they racing the Chinese
Well,
back to the moon, or what is it?
Trump's obviously jumped on board and wants to, get back there. So watch this space.
I mean, I think you mean get there. That was a good one. I think you mean get there for the first time.
Yes, well, look, let's talk about, Kim talks about these interviews with Buzz Aldrin.
That went right over your head.
No, it didn't, mate. I'm brushing over. Don't want to get cancelled.
Sure.
Look,
Is
Buzz,
that all it would take to
please.
get cancelled? Is if we say we don't think there was a moon landing?
Is that what you're saying, Kimber?
Oh, yeah, I don't think we landed on the moon.
Oh. Well, look, I'll give you the evidence.
But I
then
also
we
have
can...
not enough information in either camp
True.
to I just understand that when we go through school, they tell us everything that we have to believe, and you're supposed to believe that and not question it. And I don't believe in not questioning things.
Well, look, let me give you the evidence that Kim was talking about, like the Buzz Aldrin fiasco that was his interviews. Look, he was allegedly the second man to walk on the moon, 1969. He's currently 95, so he's still kicking. There was some interviews that he has done in the past. Look, one of them was an interview with Conan O'Brien from the year 2000. So have a listen to this one.
I remember very clearly, I think anybody who was alive at the time does. I remember my parents waking me up and we went down and we watched you guys land on the moon.
No, you didn't.
What?
Because there wasn't any television. There wasn't anybody taking a picture. You watched animation. See, you associated what you saw with...
I have very hazy memories.
I know.
I thought you had very clear memories, Conan, and now you have hazy memories. Look, the rest of the interview, though, he does speak as if there was video and people got to watch it. So it is a confusing interview. He does speak about how he was the first person to sort of urinate in his suit on the moon and things like that. So... Look, that's a hazy one for me, but the smoking gun for a lot of people was an interview he did with an 8-year-old girl in 2015. So he was 85 at the time. Have a listen to this one.
Why has nobody been to the moon in such a long time?
That's my question. I want to know, but I think I know. Because we didn't go there, and that's the way it happened. And if it didn't happen... It's nice to know why it didn't happen, so in the future, if we want to keep doing something, we need to know why something stopped in the past that we wanted to keep it going.
Can you translate that? I missed what he was saying.
So he basically said it didn't happen, and the reason we need to know it didn't happen is because we need to basically know why it didn't happen, so in the future we can see if it can happen.
Was that like a Friends shirt? I know that they know, we don't know they know.
Well, and look, 3 years after that interview, his manager and his children actually petitioned for guardianship. So basically that he was...
He's leaking it. He's leaking the truth. Shut him down.
Yeah, 100%.
Well, look forward to
Kim Kardashian, it's been great knowing you. You've done some good things. You're about to vanish.
Oh, love you, Kim.
It's Pete and Kimber with Ben Cousins.
Oh, haven't had one of these in a while.
Yeah, everybody just chill.
Yeah, if you want some advice or you've got a bit of a conundrum you're dealing with, you can go to peteandkimber.com.au and submit a Dear Kimber, where we'll put it out on air, we'll give you some advice, and we'll put it out to people who have also experienced it to let you know what they did. So this one from a young lady. Dear Kimber, looking for your advice. My partner of 10 months is meeting my father and my family for the first time at a birthday dinner, and I'm feeling anxious about how he'll present.
Oh.
My partner wears athletic apparel every day, at work, at home, on dates, and I've never seen him in anything else. I deeply respect him and would never try to change who he is, but because this is a formal family celebration at a nice restaurant, I want him to wear smart, casual attire instead of active wear. Am I out of line asking him to dress differently?
13, 10, 60.
Yeah, we would love to hear your thoughts. My straight answer is no, you're not out of line.
No.
And I think there's a difference, and I'm going to be very specific about what I think the difference is.
Okay.
Is that it is not okay for a partner to tell you how to dress in terms of, young ladies, hear it now. If you have a man in your life who is telling you, you can't wear those shorts, I'm not okay with you wearing that top, I don't want you going out in public looking like that, dump him, right? Because it's controlling and it's unacceptable.
Absolutely.
But certain venues and certain events have a dress code. If your partner is just politely asking you, hey, this is a formal event and you must wear a black tie, or it's a wedding that we're going to, there is an expectation to wear an appropriate attire, and active wear is not it.
Yeah, I think the vast majority of us would sit in that camp, right? I think we would. I think for me, there's a few things that I raise questions over where this guy wears nothing but athletic apparel to everywhere.
Yeah.
So what kind of dude does that make him? You know what I mean? Like even on dates.
What do you mean?
Like even on dates.
Yeah, but that's...
Like he can't be bothered doing anything else even on dates.
I think it's a big call. Like you go, just because he can't be bothered, it might not be that he can't be bothered, it's that this is what he feels comfortable in and she can't change him. You can't take a person and go, I want you to be different to what you are. That's who he is.
But if that's the case then, well, you can't change him for that event. Like, can you change him ever?
I think that's because you don't know where they're dating. This is she's actually saying this is a special restaurant and I do want him to dress up. So I think if it bothered her before, she would have done something about it or said something. Yeah.
I think it's bothered her for a long time.
Well, she doesn't seem to care generally. It doesn't mean he's like not hygienic or he's not, just because he's wearing activewear.
Absolutely not.
It's just a choice.
Does it say more about him? Does it lead to other things? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't think it does.
I think this is what I'd love to know from people who are calling in. Like, is there more to the story?
Well,
if you've been through something like this, you've tried to change a person who's in your relationship and it hasn't worked out. I don't know.
I mean, yeah, well, if it's all gone pear-shaped and you've told your partner how to dress, we want to hear from you. 13 10 60. Let it know. Because, I think there's no problem saying, hey, there's a dress code for this. Could you do something? And every person needs one sort of smart casual outfit.
Yeah.
Just get one shirt, one pair of pants, one pair of shoes. It'll do you for every event.
Yep, easy. All right, calls are coming in, so we'll see what they have to say after this.
It's Pete and Kimber with Ben Cousins.
Today's Dear Kimber comes from a young woman whose partner of 10 months is about to meet the family for the first time at a birthday dinner at a very nice restaurant, and she's a bit anxious because she wants to make a good first impression. Family's very important to her. But her boyfriend is active man. He just wears active wear gear everywhere he goes, at work, at home, on dates. And she wants to ask him to dress smart casual for the restaurant. And she doesn't know if she's out of line doing so. I say it's okay to ask people to meet a dress standard in a venue.
You'd think so anyway.
I don't think that you should be able to tell a partner you're not okay to wear that bikini.
Sarah. Hello, Sarah.
Yeah.
Hi. You think it's about meeting in the middle?
I definitely think it's about both sides meeting maybe halfway or something. Like, you're a team and it's about communication. If he doesn't even realise this is a problem for her, how is he going to know that this is bothering her? So she needs to voice it, but he also needs to maybe listen and then work it out. Could be a 10-second conversation and it'll be done.
And it's not the hill I think you want to die on. If you're in a good relationship and your partner says, hey, do you think you could just dress smart casual for this event?
Yeah.
Then him, if he doubles down and goes, no, I'm active man and that's all I'm wearing.
I'm active.
Then...
I mean, it says a lot, doesn't it?
You know.
Now, I just got to make sure, because this anonymous caller wants to be decoded. So before we go any further, Anonymous, just say hello to us.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, wow. That's it sounds like Alvin and the Chipmunks, but let's see how we go. Anonymous, what are your thoughts on asking a partner to dress differently for an event? Sorry. Anonymous. Our producers tell us that you are a great talker and you've got a really good story to tell, but whatever system Pete has got the decoder set to...
I've only got what's in front of me, mate. That's all I can say.
It sounds so ridiculous we can't actually hear what you're saying.
In all honesty, we're in a brand new studio, so this is the first time we've ever turned on the decoder in here.
Producer Brooke, do we need you to give us the idea of what he was saying?
It's Pete and Kimber with Ben Cousins.
From the team that brought you Ghost Week, Pete and Kimber with Ben Cousins present Ghosted Week. Ooh.
Hello, Sarah.
Hi.
Sarah, we believe that you have got quite the story that you were ghosted. Tell us a little bit about this guy. What's his first name?
Oh, his name is Trevor.
Trevor, okay.
Trevor.
How long were you dating Trevor?
Quite a while. We met on one of the apps in April, and it was August when he ghosted me.
Oh.
So just a few months.
Okay. And no, not just a few months. I mean, I expect people to ghost after 1 or 2 dates.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
April to August. How many times a week were you, seeing each other?
Well, at first it started off a bit casual because I was going away on holiday in June, so I didn't know what I wanted at the time. So, it wasn't that often that we met at first. But then when I came back from holiday, it kind of picked up pace a bit, and it got to the point it was probably about 2 or 3 times a week that we were seeing each other when I got back. Yeah.
Okay. So how long of those months would it have been 2 or 3 times a week?
That would have been July. So that would have been about 6 weeks.
Geez, that's a good stretch for him to then turn around and ghost you.
Yeah,
Wow.
and it was really weird. We had the date organised for the Saturday night, and I was out for work drinks one night, and he came and picked me up from the bar. We went home, we had Uber Eats, we watched some telly, all those things. And then it was see you in a couple of days for our date on Saturday, and nothing after that night.
Hey, can I just... Okay, so before we just dive into that part, as far as the relationship's concerned, how far did you guys get in terms of, had he met your friends? Had he met some family? Were you talking about, did it start to have a bit of chat about future stuff? That sort of thing?
Not really. He'd met some of my friends, but all my family's back home in Scotland. But he'd met some of my friends. He'd come to some social gatherings with other people around. We'd not quite spoken much about the future. He was renovating his house at the time, so that was kind of a lot of his focus at that time. But no, we didn't really speak that much about the future. I wasn't pushing it either. It wasn't really something that I wanted to try and force into the conversation or anything like that. It was just nice to go out on dates with someone and just really have that fun connection.
Sarah, when he ghosted you, so you were planning on seeing him on the Saturday. You'd made an arrangement. What kind of how were you making contact from that point? Were you just sending the first text that is sort of hey, where are you? Are we meant to be at this thing? Or, at what point were you going, oh, okay, you've clearly ghosted me?
Yeah, so I sent him a message on Friday of looking forward to seeing you tomorrow. What time? What's happening? Let's plan the arrangements. And I didn't get a reply from him. And then I messaged him again on Saturday morning and no reply. And I tried to phone him. He didn't answer. And then, so I sent him a message about 4 o'clock on Saturday going, well, all right then. And no reply to that at all, just nothing. Never heard from him again since.
Right.
I mean, obviously there's one answer here, and that is he is in a coma. I mean, it's unfortunate. What a terrible situation. But what else could there be? Because a grown man would surely, after dating you month upon month upon month, have the guts to say, hey, I've changed my mind.
You would like to think.
Wow.
So we have it on good understanding that we don't actually need to put the number out to get him to call, because you yourself did some really, really good sleuthing and you found out what had happened to him. Is that right?
That is right, yes.
Okay. Sarah, stick around, please. We're going to come back. We want to find out, where has Trevor gone? Why did Trevor become a ghost?
It's Pete and Kimber with Ben Cousins.
From the team that brought you Ghost Week, Pete and Kimber with Ben Cousins present Ghosted Week. Ooh.
So welcome back to Ghosted Week. We just heard from Sarah, who's still with us on the line, and she was telling us about how she had dated Trevor for quite a few months. They were seeing each other 2 to 3 times a week.
Wait, don't go any further until we play some Perfect Match music. Let's just insert
all that
let's
sort of
insert
stuff.
some of that, because it's a big deal. They got together in April, slow burn at the start, but then still together by August, and then suddenly, hey, see you on Saturday, let's make those plans. And then he just never wrote back again.
All right. So, Sarah, now, thanks for hanging around. And we understand that you did your own sleuthing.
Because we would normally at this point go out to the audience and we were going to say, hey, Trevor, if you're out there, call us and tell us where you went.
Hey,
what
by
happened?
the way, just quickly, Trevor, if you are out there and you're listening to this, lines are open, 13 10 60. You're still welcome to call. But, Sarah, tell us what happened when you found him.
I found him on Facebook, and he had lied to me, firstly about his surname, presumably to try and stop me from finding him on social media. And it was very clear from his profile that I came across that he was in a relationship.
Wow. Now, when you say very clear he was in a relationship, tell us about the pic. Like, are we talking he was married? Did he have another family? What was it?
There was a woman and a child in the profile photo.
No.
Oh, my God.
Okay, so this is not someone where he's just started seeing someone 4 weeks earlier and he's decided to string you both along. He's obviously been in a relationship most of that time.
Yeah.
How is he seeing you a couple of times a week and also seeing somebody else? Like, did you ever, looking back, do you go, oh, that's right, I only ever saw him at night, or he only ever came to my house?
Yeah, so I think the only thing that made me think, he only ever came to my house, but he was renovating his house and I'd seen photos of it and videos of it and things like that. So it made sense to me in my head that he would come to my house, and he was always saying, I can't wait to show you my house once the renovations are done. It's going to be so much fun to show you the house.
You're going to love my kids' rooms.
Yeah, so I don't know how someone could have so much free time when you're in a relationship with a child to spend time with someone else.
Sarah, do you suspect that maybe he had a different phone when he was with you? Because he was spending so much time with you that I would imagine that at times his wife might be trying to put in a phone call or something. It just doesn't make sense.
Honestly, it still doesn't make sense to me either. How the lengths that someone could potentially go to try and maintain a lifestyle like that.
It's so brazen. It's just brazen. Sarah, did you ever think about reaching out to his partner to tell her what had been going on?
I did think about it, but the profile that I found was so locked down, there was no way for me to find out who she actually was.
Right. Okay.
And you never...
Do you think you would have?
Yeah, I think I would have, yeah.
Yeah. It's a tough one. I never know what to do in that situation.
Yeah. Because you just don't know what you're going to invite.
And some people go, I don't want to get involved.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And that's it. Have you managed to be able to sort of put it to bed and move past it enough?
Yeah, yes. Look, I'm doing what I'm calling dating with intention. I really I'm not dating for fun. Of course it's fun, but I want to meet someone. So I kind of just put myself straight out there again straight away because I just didn't want to waste too much time thinking about him. And I think I ended up being more bitter about the fact that I spent so much time with him when I could have been dating someone else, someone who did intend to have a relationship with me. And so, I put myself straight out there, and I did actually meet a really nice guy almost immediately, but unfortunately that recently ended too for weird reasons. But
well, hang a second. Sorry, did he ghost you as well?
No, he did actually do the honour of splitting up with me, but by text.
Just you wait for texting week, Sarah. When we do texting week, we'll sort this out.
It's Pete and Kimber with Ben Cousins.
Masters this year celebrating 100 years of being proudly Aussie-owned and WA-made, and the Masters Milk Carton Regatta returns in just a short few weeks. Saturday, November 22, 10 till 1, Hillary's Boat Harbour. Free everything for the fam. It's going to be a great day. Now, also on the day, us three are going to be racing each other in celeb races. Mm-hmm. Tomorrow, I'm going to reveal the next person who's joined my boat.
The next?
After. Right? Yeah. So Matt Tinney from
Matt
7
Tinney
Sunrise.
is in Pete's boat.
Yeah, your mate over at 7.
I'll be having a word to him.
Will you?
Stern word.
How's your team coming along? Have you put in a few phone calls? Have you got anyone locked in? Or
if I'm honest, I'm still pining over Kimber.
Oh yeah,
being in another boat.
I mean, we were a winning combo last year, Ben. We did do very well. But now we're going to really find out who the talent was, whether it was you or me.
Yeah, well, that is true. I had big plans about defending my title.
Yeah, I know.
Big plans.
You still can.
Sam Jolly,
you
gone.
You still can.
Just
everyone
says to me you haven't made any phone calls yet.
It's been a mutiny, I know.
But look, I can't afford to have any more upsets between me and Ben because I think I've gone and done it.
Gone and done what?
So, with the whole You remember Jacket Gate, the whole jacket saga.
Mate, I'm living in Jacket Gate amongst you two.
So, for those of you who don't know, when it came to Father's Day, the three of us called each other's dads to find out what they wanted for Father's Day, and it was agreed that that Ben was going to get my dad a bomber's jacket, a bomber jacket from the Demons.
After we discovered that he was a
big Demons fan.
Perth Demons fan.
Yeah.
And so that was going to be arranged, and we went, yeah, cool, we'll do that for Father's Day. So we had that chat about a week before Father's Day, and then 54 days passed and Ben finally turned up with the jacket.
He did get away from me.
Now,
yes.
there were many conversations in between where we had to throw him on air and make him feel bad about not doing it.
Which it worked.
Yeah.
It did.
And 54 days later, he turns up with this jacket and a signed jersey from his dad, from Brian Cousins, which my dad loved.
I mean, good effort.
Okay.
Good
Took it
effort.
to Dad and was like, Dad said, this is brilliant, this is great. Except Dad put the jacket on and the jacket's too small.
It doesn't
Mighty
fit.
D's.
What?
Now, I wouldn't say
no.
that Dad's bigger than what I thought. I think that it's a slightly downsized jacket. They've made them a bit on the small side.
So it's the Demon's fault.
Well, it's just a bit on the small side. Now, here's what I did. I
Okay.
text Ben and I said, hey, if I said I was prepared to wait 54 more days, is there a chance I could exchange this jacket and get another size up? And Ben wrote back and said, that's hilarious. I demand an on-air apology.
Yeah, that is funny.
Now, the thing is, Ben, I told Brooke that this is what happened, producer Brooke, and she said, I cannot believe you gave it back to Ben. That was so rude. That is absolutely not how you handle this situation. It's not his responsibility to chase up a new size jacket. It was on you, and that I should have sorted it out myself.
Oh, I like that, Brooke. Good
And
by
so it
you,
became
Brooke.
an all-in group conversation, and we're going to put it out to you, 131060. What are your thoughts on this? Is this what you do? Brooke reckons that even if you buy her kids a gift for something, if it's the wrong size or it's not suitable, she says the right thing to do is just to say thank you very much for the gift and not chase it up or to return it yourself, which you wouldn't have a receipt for.
See,
maybe there's an element of that, but I can't help but think, come the last Saturday in September next year, when the Mighty D's are in the grand final, I would be more heartbroken if I see Brian in the stands not wearing, I can't help but not wearing the Demons jacket
poor
because it's too tight.
Just shivering in the cold.
Right?
You know, so
this is what I said. I was like, if it's too small,
this is
he's
how
not
things
gonna wear
happen.
it.
If you know,
I think it's worse to receive a gift and then never wear it because it doesn't fit him. And then every time Ben goes, is your dad loving that jacket? I got to lie to his face and go, oh, he loves it, mate. He's wearing it all the time.
You can only lie so much. But with us, when we buy things for people, when we hand it over, we say to them, like, if it doesn't fit, we've got the receipt, then we'll swap it over for you. Like,
yeah,
there's
so
no,
131060. Have I done the wrong thing, giving the jacket back to Ben and saying,
we're
could
going
you
to put it out
please
to
get
the
another
callers.
size?
Before I apologise, I'd like to find out, one, whether I've done the wrong thing first.
I mean,
I
no,
like
I will.
that.
I do feel sorry, and I am sorry that it didn't fit him.
Yeah.
But also, I figured that you got this through your mates, and it wasn't like you went to a store where I could also go and have
true.
it replaced.
Yeah, it's a bit different.
It went through the Ben Cousins system, and that's a different system. Right?
All right,
It is a
131060.
different system.
The lines are open.
Go on,
Come
pot
through.
me if you think I've done the wrong thing.
Judge your hardest. We'll come through with your calls next.
It's Pete and Kimber with Ben Cousins.
We are chasing down the mighty $100,000 given away out of our Alpha Bucks bank for the first time ever on this show. We've done it 9 times this year. 90 grand given away to winners all over WA with Alpha Bucks, 7 a.m. and 8 a.m. We will kick off tomorrow morning. Make sure you keep listening.
Right now, though, we're taking your calls 131060 on whether I've done the wrong thing because Ben Cousins, you very generously gifted my dad a Perth Demons jacket because he loves the D's.
I opened my big mouth without really.
No, I think it was a very lovely, it's a
beautiful
really great
gesture.
jacket.
But
And
I did get it to you eventually.
Yeah, it took 54 days to get to him, but you did give it to him and he loved it. However, it was a size too small. Now, you did get the right size, I will say. Ben got the size that I requested. It's just that when it turned up, I realised it wasn't actually big enough.
Yep.
So I've asked him to size it up, and I've since been told by producer Brooke and a couple of others that that's actually not kosher. You're not meant to give the gift back and ask for a resize. It's meant to be on me to go and sort it out, and now it's back on Ben, and we want to know if I've done the wrong thing here.
Go on, Deb, what do you reckon?
I think that Kerry's done absolutely the right thing.
Kimbo, that would be me. Yeah,
Sorry?
Kimbo,
Kerry?
you mean me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I live in WA, and WA stands for wait a while.
Yep.
As we know. The only thing I would have suggested was to order a size up.
I did. I did go a size up.
That's even worse.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
And that's the concern. I said, what if Dad actually said to me, oh, my God, what if he'd gone for a large and you asked for an XL and then we had to send it back again and get an XXL? I was like, so thankfully I'm one step ahead.
Yeah, you make a fair point, Kerry. Hey, Rod.
Hello there.
Hello there, Rod. What are
Rod,
your
have I done
thoughts,
the
mate?
wrong thing, Rod?
Absolutely not. Depends how you done it.
Okay.
If you're tactful and polite about it, 100% give it back. Ask for another size.
Yeah, okay. Do you think I was polite, Ben?
After you shamed and embarrassed me on radio a couple of times. Yes, you were very. Cap in hand.
I mean, the text that I wrote back said, so if I said I was prepared to wait another 54 days, is there a possibility I could please exchange the jacket for an XXL? I mean, I said, but I did say it's surprisingly tight across Dad's back and I reckon he's more comfy in the next size up. I don't want to trouble you, though. Is that a reasonable message, Ben?
I did laugh when I got the message. There was a shift, I'm not, maybe power's the wrong word, but there was a shift where I just felt I was a bit more stern or stable on my feet,
Yeah.
I felt good about
Hey,
it.
Lloyd, do you have anything to add to this? Lloyd?
Yes, I have, mate. Yes,
Go on,
I have.
go on.
I think Ben should grow some balls and go and get another one for her because he wouldn't have paid for it anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well,
so I haven't ruffled too many feathers, just
Nah.
Ben's and producer Brooke.
And 54 more days, technically it'll be a Christmas present.
Yeah,
So,
great.
great.
Oh,
You'll love it.
Yeah.
Happy days.
Thanks.
Pete and Kimber with Ben Cousins. 6 to 9 weekdays. Thanks for listening to the Pete and Kimber with Ben Cousins podcast for Chemist Warehouse. The Chemist Warehouse Christmas fragrance sale is on now. Spoil yourself or your loved ones this Christmas with big brand fragrances at lowest prices.